Hello YouTube, welcome to another beer review. This time around in my living room because it's very cloudy and there's been a bit of rain today as well, so I thought I'll do this review inside instead. Today's beer is going to be a Belgian beer brewed with honey. It's going to be the Barbar. It's brewed by Lefebvre, I think it's called, or Lefebvre. Yeah, it's a difficult name to pronounce, and that brewery has been around since 1876, Brasserie Lefebvre. And it's a fairly old brewery, but this beer actually was first brewed in introduced to the Belgian beer market in 1996. So actually, well, not that old. The artwork on this beer sort of reminds me of some kind of Native American thing, if you look at it. I don't know why, but a lot of, when I were in America or USA, a lot of, like when you went in Arizona, there was a lot of shops that sold like original Native American things, and this sort of reminds me of some of those like figures and all. Also the sort of pattern here. But this is the original. I know that Dennis LD from Dennis from TMOH Beer Reviews also reviewed this beer, but that was like the licensed brewed version. This is the original Belgian version, and it's actually a requested beer, so looking forward to it. It's an 8% alcohol by volume in a 33 centiliter bottle or 12 ounces. Got some info here about the beer from the website. By the way, also a funny thing, when I heard of it, really reminded me of the French cartoon about Barbar the elephant, which I watched a lot as a kid. It's actually pretty old, the cartoon. It's from the 1930s, I think, but that was a cartoon in the late 80s or early 90s that I watched, and I liked it a lot actually. I've got some old cartoons as well, but let me read aloud from the brewery. Born of the ancestral know-how of a family brewery, Barbar beer will please you with its malt taste and subtle flavor of honey. It is brewed using water drawn from artisan wells on the site of the brewery at, I'm going to try and pronounce this, Quenast, yeah, Quenast, I'm not sure, it's like really difficult. As many Belgian names are, a small village to the south of Brussels in Wallonia. The area is well known for the quality and the diversity of its beers. Barbar is prepared from a secret and harmonious mixture of barley malts, hops and honey, carefully selected by our master brewer. The traditional brewing method associated with our unique strain of yeast and the secondary fermentation in the bottle gives Barbar the authentic flavor of a very special ale. Let's crack it open. Funny thing that this beer reminded me of a ton of stuff. Wow, sounds like there was a lot of carbonation in this one. Pouring it into my Hulendrak tulip. Oh, that's actually a pretty nice color. A generous head there, but it's a Belgian strong ale, and it actually should be really good. Just a little drop tasted pretty good actually. Really filtered color. It's really filtered, extremely filtered. This is the first time I think I've ever seen a Belgian ale this filtered. No cloud, not cloudy in any way. Tons of carbonation in the beer, it looks like, with a nice big frothy looking white head. Really surprises me about the carbonation. It says it's fermented, has a secondary fermentation in the bottle, or it's bottle conditions, but there's no signs of yeast in the bottle at all. Let's check out the aroma of this beer. It smells really floral. Really floral, really fruity. Oh, yeasty. So like funky yeast you get in Brettanomyces beers. This actually smells really good. There's like a touch of clove like you get in wheat beers. Maybe some coriander as well. It's like really floral, slightly malty as well. Some fruits, and look at that frothy looking head. Didn't expect it to be this filtered. Let's check it out. The flavour. That is actually quite refreshing. Quite refreshing taste. Quite dry in the mouth. Body is medium. Nice dry mouthfeel. The honey is actually there. Now, the most powerful honey beer I've ever had is a Polish beer called Miodowe. That's really only tasted like honey. But this has a nice subtle flavour of honey. Quite floral, and slightly fruity. I get some elderflower actually. There's a lot of spices in here. A lot of spices you get in wit beers, I think, like coriander and clove. Really nice, really refreshing. Not anything that's going to rock your world in any way. But it's good. It's actually pretty good. Didn't expect it to be this like floral though. I expected it to be more sweet and malty. There is some malt as well, but it's not much. It's more like a faint amount of some sweet malts and a slight amount of biscuity malts as well, actually. But overall, this is definitely a spring beer, a nice summer beer. Alcohol is very well hidden. Reminds me a bit of a wit beer. Because of the spicy clove and coriander I get in the taste. But it's actually pretty good. Rating wise, well, it's not the beer that's like fantastic and awesome, but it's still really good. And it's only, well, it's got a slight sweet taste of honey, especially in the aftertaste. Yeah, especially in the aftertaste, but I would have expected more honey from it, but it's still pretty good. So rating wise, I'm gonna give it an 80. An 80 for me, yeah. It's actually a really good Belgian strong ale, but for me, it doesn't look like when you pour it too extremely nice because it's not cloudy, but that's just me. But an 80 for me, yeah, it's a pretty good beer. If any of you guys have had it, please let me know what you thought of it. I know Dennis had, and a couple of guys a couple of viewers who requested it. Please let me know what you thought of it. And as always, comment, subscribe, all that. And I want to say cheers. And I'll see you in the next beer review.